Go.
Good morning, people of HUMSS. I am your host for today's presidential debate, Winona Gulayan. First, let us introduce our candidates. Candidate number 1 graduated from the Harvard University of the Philippines with a bachelor degree of Arts in Development Studies and has a master's degree in ML and is fluent at least 3 or more languages. He has beauty and brains. Miss Jana Ross Nada. Please give her a round of applause. For our contestant number 2, a PMA graduate and continued his studies at the University of China. He graduated top of his class with a degree in sanitary engineering, has a master's degree in law, PhD in Roland surgery. Mr. Chadwick J. Galamide. Thank you for that round. I would like to ask our candidates first a question. How are you feeling today?
I'm feeling extravagant, sobrang nakaka-excite and nervous at the same time.
A few words for the HUMSS people.
There are a few people who are out in the room, so thank you so much for your support, guys. Thank you for the enticing audience. Hope you enjoyed this debate.
What wonderful words from Miss Jan. Now, our next candidate. How are you feeling, Mr. Chadwick? Any words for the HUMSS people?
My fellow countrymen, thank you for coming here tonight. As always, sing high.
Thank you for that wonderful words. So these are the mechanisms of our debate. The audience and I will ask you questions and you have to answer within 1 minute. We have a timer. Yes, okay. I will ask the questions first, followed by the audience. Are you guys ready?
Yeah.
Ilang minutes?
Timer.
A minute?
Miss Jana, are you ready for your first question? Okay, our first question. Minute to minute. Wait lang. Sorry. Okay, my first question for you is, if you win as HUMSS president, what will your plans be for the people of HUMSS? What I think begins. 3, 2, 1, go.
First of all, thank you for that wonderful question, Winona. As someone who is a candidate running for the HUMSS president, I would like to say that I will impose rules and regulations that will further uplift and promote the humanities and social sciences strand, as it is a very, very harsh and really unpredictable strand that has so much potential, and everyone here, or rather everyone outside of HUMSS, is actually really degrading it as a strand. We have our own individuality, originality, and thoughts and concepts that we can share the whole world. I hope that you guys vote for me as HUMSS president, and I say that I will become your best leader up to date. Thank you.
You have 20 seconds.
Ano ba?
Okay sa paano mo. Okay parents. Mara sa TV na ako.
Hindi na ako. Yeah.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1.
Wow, what an amazing answer from Miss Jana Ross. From the audience, does anyone have a question?
Dito lang ako dyan. Oo.
Mr. Dave, are you ready, Mr. Dave? Okay. So, my question is, if you win as HUMSS president, how can you improve the HUMSS community, including HUMSS 11? Begins in 3, 2, 1.
Thank you for that wonderful question. As you may all know, HUMSS strand is very discriminating. We are oppressed. If I win the presidential elections, I will make sure that we will have the same rights as ABM and STEM students, youths have become discriminated. We are being discriminated because of our quote-unquote low potential. We all have our unique talents. STEM is good at math, ABM is good at business, and youths is good at writing something. Vote me as your president, and together we will make youths great again. Sig Heil!
3, 2, 1.
Wow, what amazing answers from both of the candidates. This is a very tight competition. Now, questions. You will be asked questions by the audience.
Go on.
Please
Tayo,
stand up.
stand.
As you may know, there is a recent outbreak of the nCoV virus. What do you think is the best course of action for the humanities and social sciences in combating the spread of this disease?
Who wants to okay, the question will be first answered by Miss.
Timer.
Yeah.
Yes, 1 minute.
So as you can see, I'm also promoting transparency kasi mukha ako may medical virus ngayon. But hello guys! So for the humanities and social sciences strand, we are the people. We engage and interact with people. So the best way to approach this situation, this outbreak, is that we remain informed and aware. We're not going to be superly dependent on the government. We are independent as a strand. Kailangan natin tulungan yung mga kababayan natin upang malaman nila kung ano yung mga sakuna na nangyayari in the disasters, natural calamities, in order for them to be enlightened with the information they need. Because the nCoV virus is just recently spread. Wala pang nalalaman na source or direct source or yung cure for it. So as a HUMSS student, we must proudly stand by the fact that we are enriched with information and power. Thank you.
3, 2, 1.
Okay, next. Sir Dave. Please, Dave. 3, 2, 1.
As Ms. Lado said, young students interact with people regardless of their gender, race, religion. Now, our government today is unreliable. In fact, we embrace Chinese more than our Southeast Asian neighbors. To combat the novel coronavirus outbreak, we must be reliant. We must rely on news. We must read newspapers. We must read articles about it. Hindi tayo magpapa sa gobyerno kung ano sasabihin nila sa atin. Dapat may initiative tayo.
You have 15 seconds.
Nakatalag natin.
Hindi na. 3,
3,
2, 1. This is directed to all of you. What can you say about the uprising calamities so far about the country, such as not just the natural disasters but also the social and political disasters? What can you do, especially when it comes to things that you cannot control directly, but only have a few manipulative powers?
thank you for the very good question. Okay, I will give this opportunity. Mr. Dave, you will have to answer this question first.
Human minds are unique. Ibang iniisip mo sa iniisip nila. Now, your question is kung paano natin masasolusyonan ang social political problems sa ating bansa. Now, as an aspiring president, balak ko is magkaroon ng cleansing sa gobyerno. Ang dahilan nito ay dahil sa kahirapan. Kung hindi man dahil sa kahirapan, kakulangan ng edukasyon. May mga mayors tayo dyan or vice mayors na kahit simpleng elementary science hindi alam. May mga nagsasabing iihian ang Taal Volcano. Now, my primary agenda, if I become the president, is to enforce education. Uunahin natin ang edukasyon at ang kalusugan. Kaya vote for me as president, and we will make this country great again.
Wow!
Next is the
Power can be subjugated in different ways, and I am an aspiring advocate to promote the health and well-being of Filipinos. And as a leader, I believe that as a human student, we have the power to change minds as well. We can influence in every direct aspect and indirect aspect in any way. We have certain thoughts, emotions, and feelings that we can express to the environment, to society, and even to social political issues. Now, for me, it's not really just about education. It mostly starts in family. Now you must uplift the only smallest unit in society, which is family, morals, values, and ethics. Then we will subjugate that, and in turn, we'll go to education and the rights of the Filipinos to have this is a necessity for us Filipinos. I believe that as a human student and as a Filipino citizen, that we all have the right to education, but we also have the right to be aware and accommodate each other's needs and influence everyone with the right ethics and morals. Thank you.
Now our final question will be from the boss himself, Mr. Sir Joseph Cruz.
Mr. Naman, sir.
Ultra mega. Ultra mega. Okay, sir, your question.
Okay, my question is, there was a tension between the government and the communist group, which is the CPP-NPA. Are you in favor in resuming the peace talks between them? Why?
So, may sagot na si Sir G. So, si Sir G.
Hindi na kayo inauna.
Sabihin mo na kung nagkalit siya sa amin.
Are you ready, Sir G?
See. As I've said a couple of days ago, CPP-NPA is a communist group. Now, ang mga sumasali doon ay iba't ibang rason. It's either gusto nila ang ideology, wala na silang trabaho, o kinagista na nila yun. For me, peace talks should be simulan ulit. Kasi may mga ibang komunista na gusto nang tigilan ang pag-aaklas sa gobyerno. Pero in the military perspective, sinasabi ng mga militar na ginagamit lang daw nila ang peace talks as an opportunity para manghikayat at mang-recruit ng mga kabataan. So for me, kung gano'n lang naman pala ang gagawin nila, wala nang peace talks, all out war. Gracias.
You have
My advocacy is mostly on transparency and awareness. If you're not aware of the CCP or the NPAs, then they wouldn't be actually being engaged in these kinds of politics or these kinds of issues. Now, for me, I think peace is what everyone wants as someone who is part of a citizenship or a country. Now, I would really advocate for peace talks. However, there are certain pros and cons to it, such as Mr. J said. There are advantages and disadvantages to every single issue. But for me, we must continue to uplift peace and promote solidarity among us, even though we have different ideologies or political views and aspects, because this is what makes us a Filipino. And as a Filipino, we have rights to transparency and to be able to engage in these certain topics. Now, for me, I must uplift peace and promote what we need as a Filipino and as a rights